Well, hello everybody. Aren't I a bit of a idiot? A bit of a duh kind of person today. Number one, I completely forgot it was Monday. I'm thinking it was Sunday, and then I realized it was Monday, and by then I'd already gone way past 10:30. I think it was about 12 o'clock before I even realized what day I was on. And then I was like, oh, crap. That's because of, with Catherine, with Rio. Generally, I take Rio out on a Saturday. I took him out on Sunday. We went to the park. We had a good time. And I completely didn't realize... obviously, through that, it mixed up my days. So I ended up doing... thinking Sunday was a Saturday or Sunday. And it just completely threw me through a loop. So we'll put a notification down for the rest of the week. Another little sort of annoying thing is Rio is off for a week. Hooray! You love the week holidays, don't you? So he's off for 1 week. So for this week, again, we're going to be kind of either doing a morning stream or the evening stream. For those that know, will know, it's 10:30 if it's a morning. If it is an evening, it will be 8:06. If you just put London, UK time and convert it to your time, it will tell you what it is in your time. But we'll put a notification down in a moment and do a bunch of things to stay 10:30, and then we'll kind of go from there. I think tomorrow will definitely be 8:06 because Catherine's gone to work tonight, so probably we'll do tomorrow 8:06. So keep an eye on what time is tomorrow, and just remember that might also be some of the streams throughout the week. I'll try and keep the times as close as possible, but it's been a little bit awkward, and then we'll see where we go from there. Why is it being a little bit awkward? Well, as always, every once in a while, Catherine will put her retard brain in, and then she'll say stupid, dumb shit like she did today or this morning. She comes in from work. I don't know what it is, but Rio has been it's been okay. It's been fine. She goes to work. We go to bed. Everything seems fine. Apart from they got me up at 5, 6 o'clock this morning. Everything seemed fine. However, when Catherine comes in, he does sometimes get very upset. Or he gets a little bit upset about something. Now, it could be a number of different things, but obviously Rio being autistic and nonverbal, it's very hard to tell. However, one dumbass blames me and say, I must be abusing my own son. Abusing my own son. And that is why he's upset. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine there is no thing world where I would ever do that. So it just doesn't make sense. So I don't know what it is. It could be because the way that Catherine is, she obviously spends all the time upstairs. The general routine is she'll come in from a night shift. She'll go straight to bed. She'll stay in bed. She'll not come down then until she goes to leave to go to work, which is around about 5, 6 o'clock. She might come down around about 12 in order to cook. But she will go back to bed and then she'll not come back down then until she goes to work. She always does that. She does that every single day. That's just generally how she does that. Whether it's weekday, weekend, even a day off, she will spend all the time upstairs. It's kind of become a norm. And then me and Rio will be downstairs and I'll go and do stuff with him in the garden, or I'll take him out somewhere, or we'll spend the day in, depending obviously if I've got the money to do so. Because another fun fact is I don't get no support from Catherine in terms of funding. Everything I spend on me is spent on me and Rio alone, and that is it. And then I have to pay half the rent. I pay all the gas, electric, because Catherine seems to be too dumb to know to give me money, even though I have repeatedly told her she should be providing for that. But she then uses the fact that, because obviously I use PCs do take up a lot of electricity. I do probably use the most out of electricity because I have 2 PCs set up, blah, 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 streaming and 2 PCs and all that, and monitors, whatever. So I do use probably the majority of electricity. However, obviously when she's here, all our appliances in the property we live in is electric. So you would think, well, brain to logic, you would still put money in because, like I've said to her before, if she's trying to use that and as her complaint or her justification, it's like me saying to her, well, you should then go to whoever you start renting from and say, well, while I'm at work, or if I'm on holiday, or I'm not in the house, then I shouldn't have to pay you rent. Or pay an amount of rent because I'm not physically using your house. It's like, it just clearly does not make sense in any logic. So I've also been very stressed today. That's also one of the probably things why I completely forgot, because as some people may know, when I get something in my brain, it kind of can mess me up. If I mess up a stream at the beginning, it's just going to be on my mind all the time. Or if something goes wrong, it's just constantly on my mind all the time. Makes it very, very hard for me to focus on anything else. I'm just stuck on that one thing all day long, or for the next day or so. And it's really annoying. And it drives me up the wall to the point that it ruins my whole day. In most cases, just ruins a complete day. You know, so that does happen from time to time. So yeah, I had her coming in. She's telling me that I'm doing something to Rio. She wished there was cameras in the house so she could see what's happening and why Rio's getting upset. I must be abusing him in some way. And like I said, fucking check him then. You show me where the bruises are. And she's like, no, well, probably not that. He's probably like mentally abusing him or something. I was like, are you that fucking stupid? Seriously, are you that stupid that you would think I would do that? Like, how dumb? The fact is, Rio only does this generally. There's been two things that kind of happen when he does it. Number one, I can take him out for the day. We can be out for a few hours. I'll bring him back. He'll come in. He'll start the old squeezing neck and going kind of thing, and then he'll go upstairs and he'll go bug his mum and whatever, and then he'll get a bit upset or something, and he'll come down and whatever. He might get upset. The other time he does it is generally when she comes in. So I wonder who could be causing the problem. Like, use logic here. Like I've said, so it's you who's probably fucking doing it, because you come in, you've got really bad negative energy, you don't talk or communicate and talk, you just scream and shout, or you just talk in a very condescending, talk down to your voice all the time. So we end up having arguments about stupid shit because she's just too retarded to understand. Or some other garbage, and then she'll go upstairs with your phone. And then it leaves a bad negative energy in the house all day, and then I'm fed up with it, and we don't talk generally when she comes down either. So I come in the kitchen doing the pots, unless it's something specific like, can you go get pork so I can cook him a dinner? Okay, I'll go get some pork from the thing, even though she should be giving the money for that. She doesn't, and I pay all of the food between me and Rio. And on occasion when we have fast food, and yet she works full time. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, I'm not too bothered about it because I treat people how I would expect people to treat me. So I'll treat someone in a way, and I'm not going to change though I'm going to do that because of someone else. I'm still going to be me and treat people how I would expect them to treat me, regardless if she is too stupid to understand anything or too retarded, whatever it is. But it is super annoying, and I get really frustrated with it. And like I said, and I've even told her again today, move the fuck out then. Go. Leave. I don't need you here. I don't. Now just Rio, because Rio doesn't see you. Maybe 10% of the day he'll see you, and that is it. Generally, all the other time, I keep him downstairs, or sometimes when he goes upstairs, he'll start hitting his mum or squeezing her neck or whatever, and she'll get fed up with him, and then I can hear her from upstairs going, stop that, smack you, and then she'll tell him to go downstairs, go downstairs, go downstairs. And I'm like, well, what? It's like, how brain dead? So I keep him downstairs because obviously I generally do that because she sleeps. Because she works nights. She sleeps most of the day away. Or she sleeps part of the day and then she's upstairs talking in foreign to people over in her own country about stuff and what have you. And then she'll come down, like I said, make dinner if she makes dinner. Or she might sleep until she goes to work and then she'll go to work. She'll cook and shower and go to work. And that's generally it. But I'm going to record tomorrow morning. I might even post it on fucking YouTube. That is how annoyed I am. I might post it on YouTube tomorrow. Show you exactly what happens in the morning. Because it is dumb. Because she's like, oh, and set up camera so I can see what you're doing to him. I don't do anything to Rio. I literally get up in the morning, go use the bathroom. Tell Rio to come down and go use the bathroom. I'll come downstairs. Sometimes he might come downstairs first. I'll come downstairs, put a fruit and banana in a bowl, put some cereal in a bowl, put them on the table, make him some juice. That is probably it for that. And then I'll go sit on the sofa and I'll watch my phone. And I'll watch YouTube, I'll watch whatever, shorts and stuff. I might even boot up the PC and put the YouTube on the PC because I generally use my PC for watching YouTube videos and stuff because we don't watch TV. I don't use this thing because this is hers and I'm not using it. It's broken as well, I think, because Rio's pushed it by accident when he used to climb on here and jump off onto the sofa and he broke this cushion here. All this cushion here is just completely busted underneath. I need to fix it and tip it upside down. Now, I've got some springs, but I need to cut the bottom, maybe get a new bottom piece that can stick onto the bottom, and then redo the whole thing because it's a pain in the butt to do it without being able to see. And that, plus I need some type of screws and stuff to fit it. Anyway, it is what it is on that front. I can easily kind of fix that area. I might even get some other strips to go in between the metal rods so that it's extra strength because Rio does like to jump off the top up here on the bit where you put your back to, and he'll jump off that top and he'll butt slam the sofa. So, yeah. So I apologize. Today's been a ranty day. But it's also been what it is. But tomorrow I will put down, because like I said, I did completely forget, but it's been like a accumulation of events that's occurred to me, completely forgetting what I'm doing. And then I realized and I was like, oh, bollocks. So I've forgot to stream today. So tomorrow we'll stream 6 while 8. And then I don't know for the rest of the week, depending what Catherine does, and depends what I can do. Hopefully, in the multiverse, she moves out and then I don't have to think about it. Then it's just a case of obviously working around Rio or when she has Rio and whatever. And then maybe if we ever get to be big, please YouTube, please, because I need the money, please. Good news though, I did get paid by Twitch today. Twitch in a long time. And Rumble's accumulating about £20 which we could have taken out today. I got about £40 from Twitch. I got about £20 currently on Rumble. And then I usually get £60 every 2 months from YouTube. So that will be next month. And I'll get to like £100 and something next month. And that'll then go in the pot to doing stuff and whatever, or paying for stuff that I might need, or paying stuff for Rio, which is generally what I do, and spend all my money on Rio. All of my money as well, because I'm buying him stuff like clothes and food and pot noodles each week, and he's got into bacon, so I've been buying 4 to 6 packs of bacon. I've been looking around to see if I can get it cheaper, and there's a company over here, or supermarket over here called Iceland, that does generally a lot of deals where if you buy 5, you get them for £10. Stuff like that. I'm going to maybe look into that and see what we can buy. Because I was asking ChatGPT, I was like, ChatGPT, where can I buy food that is cheap? And it said Iceland. I was like, okay, we'll try it. And it's got a delivery service, and like I said, it does a lot of buy 10 things, get it for a tenner, buy 5 things, get it for a £5, £1 each and stuff and things like that and what have you. It's not in any fancy packaging and stuff because they generally do like see-through packaging and what have you. It's kind of like a subsidized kind of supermarket where they don't have all the fancy logos and stuff. It's just in see-through bags and you get it as is sort of thing. So some food can be a little bit, yeah. Some food can be, you know, the usual without all the glorious tags on them and stuff. So I'll look into that maybe and buy some extra stuff on top with the slight normal shop that I normally do at Sainsbury's when I can stop hiccuping. Behave. So yeah, I apologize. Today's going to be a ranty day. For those that managed to stick out with me to the end, thank you very much. But yeah, if we ever can get big, please YouTube, please. We're we're on our way to 5,000 subscribers right now. We're not like a million miles away from 5,000 subscribers, but you know, we are still a ways away from getting there. So it would be nice to hit 100,000 subscribers would be, you know, the perfect, the amount that I would like to hit on. But yeah, it's up to the peoples. So I don't know. I do try my best, but just to show you, look. There you go. 4.42. If I go to YouTube Studio, it shows generally better. Because I don't care about sharing analytics and stuff. It doesn't bother me. Apparently a video is not being monetized. What video is that? But yeah, we're 4,423 subscribers at the moment. So we're still a ways away from hitting 5,000. As you can see what kind of views and revenue I get generally here. But I do... I should be getting about 100 something. What's this? The fixed views dropped on YouTube Studio Analytics. Okay. So apparently there was a known issue that they're going to fix. But yeah, there's also t-shirts and stuff you can get on here. Recent subscribers, members. Look, all the members are here. So thank you and salute to all the members. Human. TOAO Brother, Shadow of Zozo, Big Tongue, Jackie, Rare Wolf, as always, and Nina as well. All these people, thank you very much. Thank you for joining and supporting. Some are on Elite Plus because I like to do the $4.99. The others are on $1.99, which is absolutely fine. I don't really care about the $4.99 one, but there is people that wanted the Elite Plus because they wanted to do more. So I do appreciate, obviously, that you're doing more. I really do. It really does help me each and every week. So I do appreciate that. And then, obviously, the ones that do the $1.99, which is also really, really cool and fine as well. You can see what I get from that as well on here. So, yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I just appreciate everyone. Thank you very much. I do appreciate all the help and support. You don't need to join. Let's be clear. Be a member. I have that there for those that want to give it a little bit more, that, you know, feel like they want to. I think in the future, as we get big, I'll probably try and remove it in some way, shape or form, or have it all set to just $1.99, so people don't spend ridiculous amounts of money, because I don't want that, and maybe cap the super chats and stuff to a small amount so people can't spam it or whatever. I might even turn that off in the future, because the clear way to help someone is just by liking the video, subscribing if you're new, turning on your notifications and setting it to all, and then simply watching the videos, sharing, liking, and just watching, watching the videos over and over. sort of thing, or just you know, keep watching the videos, keep joining in, keep watching the content, and then it'll accumulate to a lot of people over time. If you see any ads, you know, don't click on them and spam click them or anything like that, because that'll be a negative. But just know if ads are there, they help support the channel. So if you do see ads, you can skip them as normal, but the ads are there and what have you, and so forth. But yeah, there's many ways you can help without having to pay a single penny or dime. You just need to watch the videos, be there, be in the live streams, so we can build more people, because the more people in live streams, the bigger the number, the more that the algorithm will push and go, wow, there's 10 people or 20 people here, I should give them more. And it'll try and push more. Even though there's been a weird thing with YouTube lately where it's been giving me like 20 odd people at the beginning of a stream, and then it just drops for some reason, which is really odd. I don't know what that is, but I would like 20 people to stay. If anything, to stay, you beggars. Don't leave. Blowing stay. But yeah. Anyway, I apologize again. I will sort it out for the videos, and then we'll get the scheduled streams up and running. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, I've talked far too much. How long? I've been on 21 minutes talking about crap. So salute to you for all those that stuck around, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.